me with this comment. How blessed y'all are. You got a piano player that I think plays right here.
Great. You're blessed, I tell you. Yeah, don't fall till Tuesday. We'll take a bus to the doctor. Oh, my goodness. Well, it's good to be with y'all this evening. We've been shook hands and met most of you, a lot of you, and it's good to see this crowd out tonight. We've been looking forward to coming and being with you here at Pitman Creek. This is not our first time by any means, and we appreciate the confidence that you have in us and asking us to come back. If you've been with us before, you know that we always like to say this in the beginning, that our reason for being here is that we might say or sing something that would touch the heart of somebody that's lost. And by being lost, I mean if you have never asked Jesus to come into your heart, or if you've never done what Romans 10:9 says, and I hope you know what it says, but if you don't, it's this, that if thou shalt confess with thy mouth the Lord Jesus, and shalt believe in thine heart that God hath raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. Now we hope everybody here tonight is born again. But we know, more than likely, there's somebody here that's never made a true profession. So we'd encourage you to do that. Anytime we're up here singing, you're more welcome to come to the altar. And I'm sure that's the case anytime, right, Tim? So you just let God have his way. If you've been born again, you're not living where you ought to be living. And I know I've done that too. We invite you to come. Because the best tool for Satan is a backslidden Christian. And if you're one of those tonight, you're causing more harm to you and the people around you than you can probably ever compensate for. So please consider that. That's why we're here. We want to encourage you. We know it's tough out there. But if you know one of these songs you want to help sing, just let her go, okay? We'll be more, we just do a Gabriel thing tonight. How about that? Everybody sing. We just won't hush till whenever. We're going to start off with one of our favorites. We'd like to do this to begin with. Jesus, hold my hand.
Jesus, hold my hand.
Oh, well, let's all do the chorus again. We all have, everybody sing. Jesus, hold my hand, I need you every night. Through this turbulent round, my book can be my life, saving power, healing my people, please, oh Lord. Mark was not quite sure what I was doing, but we've never done that. We're going to do one now that Tim leads on. Well, he wanted to quit singing it a long time ago, and I said, listen to the words, man. We need to sing this one every time that we're, because guess what it says? You feel the longing down in my soul. You're somebody special, we know. And Jesus told Nicodemus that he must be born again. You know, and that's what we were talking about at the beginning of the service. And this is what prompted Jesus to say in John 3:16. What does it say? For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. That's why he came, friends. And he can feel that longing in your soul if he hasn't already. All right. Church of Wildwood, while we're at it. All right. Here we go. I know some of you know this song.
There's a church in the valley by the wild, no lovelier spot in the day. No place is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the lane. Oh, come to the church in the wild. Oh, come to the church in the lane. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the lane. How sweet on a clear Sunday morning to listen to the clear ringing bell. Its tones so sweetly are calling, oh, come to the church in the bay. Oh, come to the church in the wild. Oh, come to the church in the bay. No spot is so dear to my childhood as a little brown church in the bay. From the church in the valley by the wild, when day fades away tonight, I will faint from this spot of my childhood, wing my way back to mansions of life. Oh, come to the church in the wild. Oh, come to the church in the bay. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the bay. Whoa, come to the church in the wild. Oh, come to the church in the bay. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the bay.
Oh, that one brings back a lot of memories to me. 3 of us guys up here are brothers. And I'm the oldest of 3 brothers. We're preacher's kids. We're all woodcocks, in case anybody's yeah. You didn't know me until we're brothers, did you? So, yeah.
It's because you look so much older than me, isn't it?
No, it's not. By the way, did you know how many minutes there are in a year? How many? You want me to tell you? I heard it was 525,600 minutes in a year. Now you know. You want to know how many seconds are in a year? I'm going to tell you anyway. There's 12. January 2nd. February 2nd. You didn't know that?
I'm just glad you can agree with it.
Oh. Son, I haven't figured it up. Somebody did tell me there's 525,600 minutes in a year. No, Mark's a fact checker here, and I did.
He right on seconds.
Right on the second. I knew I was right on the seconds. Yeah, there's 12. I mean, all right, we're going to get serious now. This next song is Why We Do What We Do. We sing it everywhere we go. Of course, you follow us around, you probably know they sing the same ones everywhere we go. But anyway, that's okay. I'm telling you, we're singing about Jesus. What have you done for us? What did He do for you? I tell you, it don't get old to me. Mark's going to sing this song, written by a friend of ours several years ago. I'm telling you, it's really got a tremendous message. Listen to the words. Mark sings, I claim the blood.
I have a source of strength when I am weak, that takes me through when life is pressing me. I have a source of power from above. I'm covered over by the shield of love. I claim the blood Jesus shed on Calvary. Those precious blood stains were laid there just for me. For all my sin, my sickness, and my pain. When I need healing, I claim those precious blood stains. I do not know how others make it through. Whoever goes to Calvary as I do, for there the healing, cleansing stream still flows, with peace that only His redeemed can know. I claim the blood Jesus shed on Calvary. Those precious blood stains were laid there just for me. For all my sin, my sickness, and my pain. When I need healing, I claim those precious blood stains. When I need healing, I claim those precious blood stains.
Well, we tonight, you can claim that blood that Jesus shed, I tell you. We don't know how that other people make it through. We never go to Calvary as I do. I'm telling you. Hope you've been to Calvary. Tim's going to do a song now while David's playing that steel guitar. Goes hand in hand with this. And the title of this one says, what else did God do that He hasn't already done? He sent His only begotten Son. What else could He do? Why, He's done it all. All you have to do is accept it, receive it as a free gift. Here we go.
You call the Bible, God sent to us His word, and in so many other ways.
What? What did you say? About this song.
That's some of the young people's favorite songs.
Favorite song.
And y'all, you need to pay close attention to this song because me and Chuck picked this song up real quick.
I'm telling you.
We did.
Mark struggled with it, but me and Tim.
Yeah. We never have understood why it took him so long, but you listen to it and see if you can figure it out.
Here we go. And not only that, but it's got a great message in it. We're in a war, you know. Paul said, inspired to put on the whole armor, because I'm telling you, we're fighting somebody that's difficult, wanting to defeat us. So we encourage you to listen to the message in the song too. Do you need to know the word?
I just kidding.
Keep on the firing line. Here we go.
If you're in the battle for the Lord and the right, keep on the firing line. If you win, my brother, surely you must fight. Keep on the firing line. There are many dangers that we all must face. If we die fighting, it is no disgrace. Hell in the service, we will find no place. So keep on the firing line. Oh, you must fight, be brave against all evil. Never run nor even lag behind. If you will win for God and the right, just keep on the firing line. God will only use a soldier he can trust. Keep on the firing line. If you wear a crown and bear the cross you must, keep on the firing line. When you be rewarded for your service, so keep on the firing line. Oh, you must fight, be brave against all evil. Never run nor even lag behind. If you will win for God and the right, just keep on the firing line. When we get to heaven, brother, we'll be glad. Keep on the firing line. Now we'll face the Savior for the all we have. Keep on the firing line. When we see the souls that we have helped to win, leading them to Jesus from the grass of sin. With a shout of welcome, we will all march in. So keep on the firing line. Oh, we must fight, be brave against all evil. Never run nor even lag behind. If you will win for God and the right, just keep on the firing line. If you will win for God and the right, just keep on the firing line. Help the man, this evil and to spread good. I just missed that because they kept saying I couldn't remember. No, really, I forgot at that time. I normally don't, but when they get talking about how hard it was for me to learn it, they mess me up. I'm gonna blame it on them.
Y'all pray for me. Yeah. If Tim's fault, he started. But y'all understand, you know, we got our part right back. Are you ready? All right, let's do a little living on higher ground. Maybe while you got that in hand.
When sin
some experiences, I'm telling you. We were up in Cincinnati, Sunday one time. There was this flying beagle flying around. He's flying. It's about this time of year, you know how they are this time of year. They like them and they ain't going nowhere. You can kill them. Well, Mark was singing along. That thing just kept flying around and landed right on the middle.
And I killed it and did this word. I'm asking that
A lot of people didn't know what was going on. They thought we had done gone into holy rollers. It's hard to maintain your composure when you see something like that. Yeah.
I've got a little story too. We were singing in Ohio. We were singing in a Pentecostal church.
This is about me.
No. Take it back. We were singing in a Methodist church and there was a Pentecostal woman there. And we were singing. Mark was singing. And she had a real shrill voice and she swallowed out, you know. And it sounded like Mike Big Bang. That woman that swallowed out no violence. Mark,
You missed a beat that time, didn't you?
huh?
You missed a beat that time.
Oh, me. But anyway, we always have fun laughing at ourselves and recalling those times. And anyway, we're going to do a song now. David forgot to bring his banjo. He's our musician of the bunch. Some of you heard him. He plays the banjo. Play back.
How about that?
Played about. No, I didn't mean your opinion.
No.
Oh,
I thought
that was a compliment. I meant that. But he forgot his banjo. You know, he's the old one of the bunch. And I don't know what's going on. He retired 3 or 4 years ago. We thought he'd have plenty of time and he'd be right up to, you know, on top of things. And he's, what do you call that? Sliding backwards, I guess.
Well, I sent him a text message yesterday. Bring your banjo. I didn't know he didn't know text message.
Oh, well, we're not up to date on it. A lot of us can't afford that text stuff, you know, it costs money. Right. We're going to sing this song. We've always loved this. We like it better with the banjo, but we're going to do it with the flat top here. And it's entitled, When I Talk to the Lord, I'll Sing a New Song.
Well, I'm sometimes up and sometimes down. Sometimes my faith goes dim, but it takes me from the valley to the mountain top. When I talk it all over with Him. When I talk to the Lord, I sing a new song. My burdens grow lighter and then I get a touch from heaven and I want to pray a song. When I talk it all over with Him. Well, sometimes Satan tries to turn me around, tells me I just can't win, but the one that I'm serving puts him on the run. When I talk it all over with Him. When I talk to the Lord, I sing a new song. My burdens grow lighter and then I get a touch from heaven and I want to pray a song. When I talk it all over with Him. When I talk to the Lord, I sing a new song. My burdens grow lighter and then I get a touch from heaven and I want to pray a song. When I talk it all over with Him. When I talk it all over with Him. When I talk it all over with Him.
All right, y'all stand up. Some of them been sitting for an hour and a half. Y'all stand up. I know you get tired or that. I thank the Lord for cushioned seats. I really do. Yeah. Now I know y'all probably do this one here. It's kind of a slow down song, but I'm telling you, we'll just play it kind of easy. And and we'll all sing together. Yeah. And if y'all forget the words, read my lips.
Well, you
Mansion over the hilltop.
flicking his lips, you better get a book.
Yeah, I know she can. She's plays by ear, don't you? Mansion over the hilltop. In G, that's our favorite chord right there. And if y'all got it in the book, what page is it? Have I got a book?
He's been singing it all his life and he can't remember the words.
Well, you know what happened to Mark? That's what happens to me. I tell you what, I love this song. You know, I don't care if I don't have nothing but a cup tent. As long as I'm going to heaven, that's my main goal. But Jesus said that He had gone to prepare for me a mansion, and I'm looking forward to getting one when I get there. I don't know what exactly it's going to be, but I'm going to be happy with it, and I hope to meet you there. Here we go. We'll just sing it together, and we might let the piano player play in the middle, and I don't know what. I'm satisfied with just a cottage below. But just didn't say it.
I just think what you
We've been working together so long, we're kind of like linked up. Oh no, that's scary. I said we've been together so long, we're kind of linked up.
You're scared for me, not you.
Oh, you don't. I'm gonna give Mark a break. That's Mark sleeping. David's getting coming up here. That's Andy back there. This is Tim. Oh, Lincoln. Now I'm Chuck. Hey, that guy's laughing back there. I heard he was downstairs gardening food. I said, that's a dangerous thing. That's untelling what we're going to find when we get down in here. You know, we passed 2 or 3 cemeteries on the way over here. Our lesson in Sunday school this morning was about the wild man of the Dyer. Y'all know who that was. He was a wild man. When Jesus got off the boat, he ran to him, fell down worshiping. He recognized who God's Son was. But his home was in the cemetery, in the graveyard. And he was full of demons, demon-possessed, and cut himself. They tried to bind him up, and he was out of control. And our lesson kind of went the direction of this. It's kind of like the world is today. If you live as long as I have, and some of you have, some of you live a lot longer than I have. If you go back to the time that I remember as a child, the world wasn't near as dangerous as it is now. Not near as scary as it is now. And you know what I don't understand? And I believe that Satan has worked his work and has got on a rampage, especially in America. I don't know that much about other places, but he is trying to corrupt God's people too. And you know, I challenge you and encourage you, if you have truly been born again, to be careful. Because the world is offering things that seem innocent on the outside, but are very, very dangerous. And especially you young people, I'm glad to see all these young people here tonight. I just pray that God would bless you in a mighty way, and that you would be conscious that He is wanting to do a work in your life. Use you, maybe, to reach your friends at school, your friends at home, your family at home. Because this world, I'm telling you, is trying to ruin you. And it's so important, first of all, you come to know Jesus as Savior. And then you pray to Him and ask Him to make you aware of what's going on around you. And do your best to be a witness. Because one of these days, this song is going to tell us, your life is going to come to a screeching halt. I don't know how and when that I'm going to die, but I do know that I'm going to die unless Jesus comes to me before that happens. And if you think you're going to get out of this world alive, I have news for you, friend. You are not unless you go in the rapture. And your job here, if you're a Christian, is to be a witness and leave a legacy. If you have children, you need to think about what you're doing. What's going on? What kind of example are you setting? Because you are leaving tracks that will be here as long as this world goes. So just a note to remind you that life is short and time is fleeting, and we have a job to do. David's going to sing this song. I'm sorry I kept us alone on that talking. Just want to encourage you to be faithful, to do your best, because one of these days life is going to be over. Here we go.
city there with streets of gold. Soon I'll be going to that fair city to see my Savior there where none go. And in that city built with love, I'll have a man for a home, on which to play. To his name will sing, his praises ring, when we reach that land and settle down. Oh, what rejoicing with all the millions who've gone before me in that good land. We'll raise our voices in exaltation of a great united and happy land. Beyond the sunset, I see a city there with streets of gold. Soon I'll be going to that fair city to see my Savior there where none go. In that city built with love, I'll have a man for a home, heart on which to play. His name will sing, and his praises ring, when we raise that land and settle down. But best of all life will be with Jesus, the great Redeemer and Master's King, and there forever in adoration His wondrous praises we then shall sing. On the horizon there beyond the sunset, I see a city there with streets of gold. Soon I'll be going to that fair city to see my Savior there where none go. And in that city built with love, I'll have a man for a home, heart on which to play. Glory to His name will sing, and His praises ring, when we reach that land and settle down.
Chuck was talking about leaving a legacy. You are, whether you know it or not. Somebody's watching. I don't care if you ain't got no kids. Somebody's watching. And there's a little bit of trouble in my family. And they just put it on Facebook, just like, they're right proud of it. And one of them asked the question, what is your legacy? So I just made a little comment. I hope when I leave here, my legacy will be that I love the Lord, and not in word only. Love is not a noun, folks. It's a word. That's an action word. And you can't go around beating me in the head and tell me you love me at the same time. You can't talk about me behind my back and say, I love you. You can't take God's name in vain and say, I love you. I can say more.
All right. Well, we've all got issues, don't we? That's why I said danger. I feel like sometimes, I know the preachers do. I taught teenage Sunday school for years. I felt like I was the guy working on the road waving a flag saying, slow down, careful, the bridge is out, we got road work ahead. And some of them will listen to you and some of them just go right through. And when they get to bumping the road or whatever, then they wonder, well, why me? Well, the Bible's full of warnings, and we're here to help warn you. So Yeah, why not me? That's exactly right. Tim's going to do a song now. It's entitled I Am What I Am. I know you've heard it before, but it's one of our favorites, and I hope you listen to it. I tell you, you got children, grandchildren, this song will touch your heart, I guarantee you. Listen to the message. I am what I am.
How many of you would give your child for me? That's something to think about. But that's what the gift was for you. And I was looking back through the crowd earlier and remembering, thinking about him singing this song. And we started singing this song and we didn't have any kids. And then he got one. And I was looking back there at him. And now he's got one. And that was the cutest, funniest little old boy that ever was. I played with him, he was a little fella.
Time changes.
What happened? he acts like he don't know what we're talking about. But I guarantee you. But I guarantee you, Tim wouldn't have given him to me That's how precious that gift is. Don't take it for granted.
All right, we're going to pick it up just a little bit. I'm going to do When I Get Carried. What's the last one? Away! Right? Oh, and it's got another name too. What's the name of it? What's the name of it? I'm going to let the glory roll. I tell you what, when I get to heaven, I'm telling you, you all might think I went Pentecostal. Well, I'm going to have a lot to shout and praise the Lord about.
Let's start there.
Amen. Well, I'm almost there, but I'm working on it. Anyway, I know you all have heard this one. It's one of our favorites. Here we go. I'm going to let the glory roll.
I'm gonna let the glory roll when the roll is called in glory. I'm gonna get beside myself when I get beside the King that day. I'm gonna have the time of my life when the time of my life is over. I'm gonna get carried away when I get carried away. But I don't know why I become a little shy when I get around a whole lot of people, and I can't figure out why I never can shout about the love that floods my soul. I must confess I can't express feelings deep inside me. The things I know and cannot show, one day will overflow. I'm gonna let the glory roll when the roll is called in glory. I'm gonna get beside myself when I get beside the King that day. I'm gonna have the time of my life when the time of my life is over. I'm gonna get carried away when I get carried away. I'll pass the clouds and shout so loud it bangs down my thunder. My tearful eyes may fill the skies until it looks like rain. As I leave this world past the gates pearl and stand before my Savior, I'll let my soul let the glory roll from the roll that calls my name. I'm gonna let the glory roll when the roll is called in glory. I'm gonna get beside myself when I get beside the King that day. I'm gonna have the time of my life when the time of my life is over. I'm gonna get carried away when I get carried away. I'm gonna let the glory roll when the roll is called in glory. I'm gonna get beside myself when I get beside the King that day. I'm gonna have the time of my life when the time of my life is over. I'm gonna get carried away when I get carried away. I'm gonna get carried away, carried away. When I get carried away.
Yeah, Chuck, I didn't tell these guys, but there wasn't a lot of people saying, get the Cumberland Mountain Boys for October 20th. I told them that we was coming on October 20th. Because I missed my homecoming.
Oh,
I didn't get to sing at homecoming. I didn't get to sing at the last singing that we had. So we're going to sing a few more.
well, then Mark said one, and I said, well, we're running late. And here was his call. This is written by a friend of ours too. We haven't done this one in a long time. We've been talking about dying. You know, you got to die before you go to heaven. Right? So it's not all negative. Just getting through it. That's going to be the hard part. And then I'm telling you, born again, it's going to be a good one. Written by a friend of ours, and it deals with the subject, just what we've been talking about. I'm going to lay it down and leave it. Ready? Can you do it?
I think
Prisoner to Satan.
tonight we need to do another fast. Don't we? All right. This one. Do what? Well, you want to do that one? This used to be one we closed with all the time. I don't know. When we started getting older, it started getting worse. So I could blame it on age. But we pulled it out a hat last week or two.
It's still as bad as it ever was.
But it's a fast one. Let's try it, Dave. All right. Stepping on the clouds. Wait a minute. Y'all get the same ears here. Alright.
See.
What?
One of these days, I'm gonna be. One of these days, I'm going home. I'm gonna take my journey. I'm gonna rest, see that through dawn. Stepping on the clouds, we'll see Jesus Christ leading in the air. Stepping on the clouds, He will lead us, so joy together we'll share. I'm gonna leave this world behind me, going where the devil cannot find me. I'm going higher, higher, higher. Stepping on the clouds, going past the blue stars and the planets. I'm gonna walk on the highway. Give us a signal. I'm gonna leave forever to stay. Stepping on the clouds, we'll see Jesus Christ leading in the air. Stepping on the clouds, He will lead us, all joy together we'll share. I'm gonna leave this world behind me, going where the devil cannot find me. I'm going higher, higher. Stepping on the clouds, stepping on the clouds, we'll see Jesus Christ leading in the air. Stepping on the clouds, He will lead us, all joy together we'll share. I'm gonna leave this world behind me, going where the devil cannot find me. I'm going higher, higher. Stepping on the clouds. I'm going higher, higher. Stepping on the clouds.
We're going to do that. This is a whistling song. Everybody, y'all heard that? Heard the whistling song? Our preacher at the church, we got up on one Wednesday night. We didn't have any piano player, nothing. So they never know what I'm going to do. I'm the song leader. And last Wednesday night we sung Christmas carol. I said it's closer to Christmas than it's ever been this year. Joy to the World is one of my favorite songs. Right? It is. But anyway, a few weeks ago, no piano player, nothing. And I said, we're going to sing this Wayfarer Strength. And one of them's been asking me to sing it forever. And when we got done, the lady said, well, why don't you whistle it for us? So I whistled it. And the preacher got up and he said, I never heard anybody whistle in church before.
Is there some kind of rule against it?
I think he liked it.
No.
He just said, well, I never had. So
Maybe it's in your Bible.
I'll have to look it up. Tell them about this song.
Jerry Warren, a fellow that we used to go to church with, sung this song when we were kids and went to West Science Hill Baptist Church up there. He always kept it with him, kept it in his pocket. We don't keep it in our pocket, we keep it up here. And we never forgot What a witness he was. Just like Chuck was talking about, you know. We're a witness whether we want to be or not. And what we do affects other people. Listen to this song.
Mom and Dad did, Grandma and Grandpa did, or your best friend does. I mean, Have you ever had a personal experience with Jesus? If you haven't, friend, tonight's the night you need to get that taken care of. We've had a lot of fun. We've enjoyed being here. But our mission is to spread the gospel through the things we say and sing. So, hope we've done that tonight. We desire your prayers as we go from place to place. And we love Pitman Creek. Thank you all so much. Brother Levis. Thank you.
We're going to have one more song, and I'm going to have a song presentation. Certainly heard the gospel message.